What's up, Cowboys Nation? Welcome back to Cowboys News TV, where we bring you all the latest updates, breaking news, and in-depth analysis of everything happening with the Dallas Cowboys. I'm Dave, and today, we're diving into some concerning comments from our very own Jerry Jones after the Cowboys' second straight loss, this time at the hands of the Baltimore Ravens. It's been a rough couple of weeks for the Cowboys, and the team owner isn't holding back. But before we jump into all the details, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. We're pushing hard to reach our goal of 12,000 subscribers, and your support helps us keep bringing you the best Cowboys content on YouTube. Alright, let's get into the nitty-gritty. After back-to-back home losses, first against the New Orleans Saints in Week 2 and now the Baltimore Ravens in Week 3, Jerry Jones is making it clear he's not happy. In his own words, Jones said he's very disappointed after the Ravens' defeat and pointed out that the Cowboys have a lot of work to do. And you know what? He's right. The Cowboys were outplayed in almost every aspect of the game, and the frustrations were visible on the field, especially as the team struggled in the red zone and saw promising drives derailed by penalties and mistakes. Cowboys Nation, how are you feeling about this two-game slide? Do you think the Cowboys can turn things around, or are you starting to get worried about the direction this team is heading? Let me know in the comments below. Do you think the penalties and fumbles are the biggest issues, or is there something else going on that we should be concerned about? Drop your thoughts. Now, here's the thing. While the first 45 minutes of the game were full of missed opportunities, there's at least one positive takeaway from the matchup against Baltimore. The Cowboys came alive in the fourth quarter. They managed to score 3 touchdowns, recover an onside kick, and make key stops against Lamar Jackson's offense on multiple third downs. They almost pulled off what could have been the biggest comeback of the NFL season, but fell just short. Jerry Jones acknowledged that the fourth quarter effort was something to build on. He said, and I quote, "They can take some of what they showed out at the end of that game, and we can go forward with that." Jones is hanging his hat on the Cowboys' late-game effort, hoping they can bottle up that momentum and carry it forward. But that doesn't erase the fact that for most of the game, the Cowboys struggled. The offense couldn't find the end zone until late, with CeeDee Lamb fumbling in a crucial moment and penalties killing multiple promising drives. Let's talk about CeeDee Lamb for a second. He's one of the most talented players on this team, but mistakes like this have cost the Cowboys dearly in these last 2 games. Cowboys Nation, how concerned are you about Lamb's performance? Is this just a bump in the road, or do you think it's something we should be worried about as the season progresses? Sound off in the comments. As much as we love seeing the Cowboys fight back, it's clear there are still major issues that need to be addressed. Jerry Jones didn't mince words when he said, "We've got a lot of work to do, but we've got time to do that kind of work." Now, that's an important point. The Cowboys still have time to right the ship. With 14 regular season games left, including some key matchups against division rivals, there's definitely room to improve. But as Jones pointed out, time is ticking. They can't afford to drop too many more games early in the season, especially if they want to compete for playoff seeding or even make the playoffs at all. What do you guys think? Is there still hope for the Cowboys to turn things around, or are you starting to feel like this season might be slipping away? Vote in our poll, and let's get the conversation going. Jones was also pretty candid about how the Cowboys got outplayed by Baltimore, saying, "When you look at the whole picture, we got outplayed today." No sugarcoating, no excuses, just a blunt assessment of what happened on the field. The Cowboys' defense, which had been one of their strengths coming into the season, couldn't stop Lamar Jackson or Derrick Henry. And while the offense had its moments, the inconsistency in the red zone remains a major concern. Now, looking ahead to Week 4, the Cowboys are heading into a short week with a game against the New York Giants. Jerry Jones and the coaching staff know they've got to make some serious adjustments, and fast. If they don't, this 2-game slide could turn into something much worse. And let's be honest, Cowboys Nation, none of us want to see that happen. Here's another question for you guys. What adjustments do you think the Cowboys need to make before facing the Giants? Is it the defense that needs to step up, or do you think the offense needs to clean up their act? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to vote in our community poll. Alright, now let's talk about the offense. One of the biggest issues in this game was the Cowboys' struggles in the red zone. Time and time again, they managed to move the ball down the field, only to come up short when it mattered most. Whether it was penalties or fumbles, it seemed like the Cowboys couldn't get out of their own way. Jerry Jones mentioned that as well, saying, "It just seemed like we couldn't get out of our own way." The offensive line also had its hands full with Baltimore's pass rush, and while Dak Prescott managed to stay on his feet, he didn't have much time to operate. The lack of protection led to several stalled drives, which is something the Cowboys will need to address if they want to get back in the win column. And speaking of Dak, he's been doing his best to keep the offense moving, but he needs more support from his teammates, especially when it comes to protecting the football and limiting penalties. Cowboys Nation, what's your take on the offense's performance so far this season? Do you think they'll figure it out, or is this something that's going to be a problem all year long? Let us know in the comments. Before we wrap things up, I want to remind you all to subscribe to Cowboys News TV and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. We're on the road to 12,000 subscribers, and with your help, we're going to get there even faster. Your support means the world to us, so be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you found it informative, and share it with your fellow Cowboys fans. Let's keep this community growing. To close things out, Jerry Jones is hopeful that the Cowboys can carry some of that fourth quarter momentum into their next game against the Giants. He's not sugarcoating the fact that the Cowboys have a lot of work to do, but he's confident that with the right adjustments, they can turn things around. As he put it, we've got time to do that kind of work. Let's just hope that time doesn't run out before the Cowboys figure it all out. Thanks for tuning in, Cowboys Nation. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments. What do you think the Cowboys' biggest issue is right now, and how can they fix it? Drop your thoughts below. And don't forget, we'll be back with more content soon as we head into Week 4 against the Giants. Until next time, stay safe, stay strong, and go Cowboys!